والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه بإحسانه إلى يوم يبعثون. أما بعد. Thank God, Almighty Allah, who has gathered us here as usual, for us to remind ourselves about the words of Almighty Allah, which is the Constitution, as recommended by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, when this month has come, everyone should recite Quran. Some other persons should gather and recite Quran. One of the best among them, not by old age, not by lineage, not by royalty, has to give the interpretation. That is what we are here to do today. May Almighty Allah reward us. May Almighty Allah bless us. Amen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Inna Allah la yastahi.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
Almighty Allah is explaining certain situation to us through Prophet Muhammad about the disbelievers, about the Munafiq, even the Yahudiya or Nasraniya. Almighty Allah was telling Prophet Muhammad that they are not happy in such a manner that what Almighty Allah has used as an example, that why should Almighty Allah use something that they believe, something that is so small, why must he use that thing as an example? Why? That is so degrading. If Almighty Allah that is recognized as Ajal, very high majesty, is coming down to be talking about mosquito. What is he going to do with mosquito? What is mosquito is he discussing about? He should have used something better. That is why I said, Inna, indeed. Allah, Almighty Allah, la yastahi, is not ashamed, is not shy. أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها. That it is not ashamed for him to give an example of mosquito. وما فوقها, and what is bigger than mosquito. He is not shy to do that. This was done as a result of when Almighty Allah made mention of Zubar, that is a fly, Waliam Kabut. He made mention of spider. When he made mention of that, they were saying, why must he use a thing like that? The Almighty Allah brought what is smaller than that, that he's going to use that one as an example for them to understand better what Almighty Allah was really talking about. He made them to understand about it. He said, Almighty Allah, when He has made example, Lama Daraba Law Azadim Maslain lil Munafiqina, when He made these two things these two ayah that we want to recite now, when He made it known to them, the Munafiq, they frowned about it. He said, Masaluhum kamathali alladhi istawqada nara. He said, Masaluhum, an ayah, about two ayah before this very ayah. Masaluhum, their likeness, that is, liking, their kind, kamathali alladhi istawqada nara, just like someone who has ignited fire, someone who has gathered fire and ignite it, and it becomes to what? To be bright. When Almighty Allah brought that type of fire, it didn't go down with them. Why must Almighty Allah set examples like this? We want something bigger. We want something heavier that Almighty Allah should use as an example. Not all those minute, all those small things, ants, fly, so on and so forth. He said, أَوْ كَصَيِّبٍ مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ. He said, when the sky was gathering, it wants to drop. The storm was gathering. Then they asked question, what example is Almighty Allah making with this? It didn't go down. They didn't like that. He said, this called Munafiqun. The Munafiqin, they said, Allah wa'ala wa'ajallu. Almighty Allah is what? Is too high. Majesty. For him to begin to for him to be using this type of example. Almighty Allah does not need all those things to be using. Why can he be using mosquito? He's not supposed to use mosquito. Use something bigger. We have asdo, we have lion, we have elephant. Why wouldn't he use things that are heavy like that in that magnitude, other than for him to be using something that is so small? Then Almighty Allah further said that Qatada said, Almighty Allah is not ashamed to say the fact. He must say the fact. He's not ever to what 9 years squirrel. He is not shy. He is not what disdain. He doesn't feel anything bad about making him to give example on that magnitude. Mimma qadda aw kasura. What is small and what is large, plenty or numerous in number. He does it. وَإِنَّ اللَّهِ ذَكَرَ فِي كِتَابِهِ الذُّبَابَ وَالْعَنكَبُوتَ. When Almighty Allah, in that time, indeed Almighty Allah made mention of, in his book, made mention of Zubab, which is flies, وَالْعَنكَبُوتَ, and spider. What happened? Called Ahadu Ladara. Why must Almighty Allah be making mention of all this? Why wouldn't he mention something bigger than this? For Hazala no, Almighty Allah now reveal this very ayah that we have been reciting. He said,
Inna Allah la yastahi an yadriba mathalan ma ba'udatan fama fawqaha.
He said, Lord, indeed, Almighty Allah, la yastahi, he is not shy, he is not ashamed, he is not disdain to say, I want to use what I have created. It is a creature of Almighty Allah that is mosquito, but mosquito is one of the smallest of the creature of Almighty Allah. He is not shy, he is not ashamed to make that woman what is even bigger than one. He is not shy or ashamed to do that. Then, in our discussion, our ulama, they begin to give their different meaning in regard to this very situation. He made them to understand. وقال أبو جعفر رازي and Rabi ibn Anasi fi هذه الآية. These scholars, they made mention. He said, هذا مثل ضربه الله للدنيا. Almighty Allah made this example in this worldly affair. That is why he made it. Anna al-Bahurata Tahaya Manjat. When mosquito is hungry, that is when it stay alive. Mosquito, once is not alive, once is overfed, he will die. That is why you will notice that if mosquito has, bite someone, suck the blood, it will not even be able to fly any longer because it's overfed. It's going to die. That is what it said. That it has life when it is hungry. That is when it moves around. It said, Seminat Matat. When he has overfed, he will die. That is what it was making us to understand. That is exactly the example of those munafi, those kafiri. That is their similar example. And those people that they are giving this exactly this type of word, example, liking, so on and so forth. When they are fighting in the world, they are overfed. They are aware. They want to get satisfied. Notice, whenever you want to feel that now I have too much money, I can feed very well. You are having every comfortability. You have every convenience. What happens? Automatically, Almighty Allah will come and remove you from that affluence, from that enjoyment you think you were doing. That is what Almighty Allah is doing. Who need you to be enjoying? Enjoy yourself. Do everything you want to do. We are not angry over it, but we are waiting for you. When the time comes, we will allow you to enjoy yourself. If you are enjoy yourself, people beginning to applaud, clap for you, that this man has money, he has made too much money, he has done this, he has done that. What do? We will just come and remove that person from that affluence. Before you know it, people will begin to shout, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Can you imagine? So person has died. Can you imagine? So wealthy man has died. Can you imagine? So person has died. Why wouldn't your wealth stop death? It cannot be possible for you to use your wealth to stop money. That is what Almighty Allah is making them to understand, that nobody can stop him not to use whatever he wants to use. As an example, he is the Almighty Creator. He created you, he created mosquito. The way he created you, that is the way he created mosquito. You are not even better than mosquito. So on and so forth. Even the kind of treatment meted on mosquito, if that is being meted on you, the next thing you will die. May Almighty Allah guide us. May Almighty Allah not let us fall into dungeon. May Almighty Allah help us. That Almighty Allah has spoken that no matter how small the thing is, whether it is very small, like ants, whether it is mosquito, whatever, forget about the size. Forget about whether it is large in size, whether it is not large in size. What Almighty Allah is telling us here, He is making us to understand that He, Almighty Allah, has powers. He, Almighty Allah, does whatever He pleases Him. No one tells Him what to do. Whether you think that somebody, why must He do this or do that? That is not your business. Almighty Allah, He knows what to do. He knows what to make an example, what not to make an example. May Almighty Allah not let us go and find ourselves in a place we ought not to be. May Almighty Allah guide us. So Almighty Allah has said, "Lao anna dunya tazinu inda Allah جناح بعوضة لما سكى كافر من شربة ماء. He said, if Almighty Allah wanted to weigh, he wants to weigh feather, the only feather of a mosquito. Almighty Allah wants to weigh it. If he weighs it, there is no way even the kafir will be able to drink water on this earth. In other words, that feather of mosquito you are looking, Almighty Allah even recognized it more than a human being when they want to scale it. So that is what Almighty Allah is making us to do. If they had wanted to hold on to that even kafir, they would not even give them a drop of water to take. But Almighty Allah gave them a respite. Almighty Allah gave them a time. Perhaps they may what? They may repent or they may not repent. May Almighty Allah let them repent. May Almighty Allah let them repent. So that is what Almighty Allah is telling us. We have what was an hadith from Muslim, and Aisha radiallahu anha called it. Anna Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam called. He said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said, Ma min muslimin yushaku shawkata fama fawqaha. There is no Muslim that something like a thorn, like all those nails, all those things that are injurious, that will injure you, small one, the one that is bigger than that one, that will hurt you. Then he said, having hurt you, Almighty Allah said, that he is going to use that thing to give you high ranking, give you a high degree. For that, in the course of Almighty Allah, something has happened to you, you are able to have an injury, something pierces your leg, something injures your leg, blood has come out, you couldn't walk. Almighty Allah said, Prophet Muhammad said, Almighty Allah said, sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, that he is going to use that thing to give you daraja. He is going to elevate you. He is going to push you up. May Almighty Allah give us higher degree. May Almighty Allah not bring us down. May Almighty Allah make sure that whatever we are doing, let it be, it is blessing we are receiving. He told us again, all the sins you have incurred before, because of that injury, they will wipe all of them away for you. The Almighty Allah wipe our sins. Because no one of us will say, I have never committed sin. We have been committing sin. May Almighty Allah forgive us. Almighty Allah gives us a time, a respite time, whether we are going to ask for forgiveness. Today we are asking for forgiveness. The Almighty Allah, both the ones we have incurred, we do not know, both the ones we are incurring now, and the ones we are going to incur, the Almighty Allah forgive us. The Almighty Allah forgive us. That is why Almighty Allah says, this is letting us know, is giving us information. And who? There is nothing that is too small to be used as an example. Almighty Allah uses everything that he wishes to use to example. Ankabuti, everyone knows that he does not have a good house, but Almighty Allah is using it as an example. Everybody knows about mosquito, but everybody is pursuing mosquito, chasing mosquito away, but Almighty Allah is using mosquito to even do an example. He has made us to them. He said, was sweet getting. Even if it is a very small thing, mixing with sand, he can use it to do an example. And like mosquito. Mosquito can be done. If God was not ashamed to create mosquito, why must God be ashamed to use it as an example? Okay, for example, God has created mosquito, feeding on a human being, sucking blood. Now, Almighty Allah, who has created mosquito, is using mosquito to do an example. Someone is coming asking Almighty Allah, why do you use mosquito to do an example? As he has used flies and spider to do what? To do example, masala for us. Then who would not stop Almighty Allah? Was that mind who is now telling us he is the one that has created Almighty Allah, that is controlling Almighty Allah, telling Almighty Allah, this is what you are going to use, this is not what you are going to use. The Almighty Allah not let us astray ourselves. That is the very astray of the highest magnitude, of the highest frequency. That someone is arguing with Almighty Allah. وَمَنْ يَجْهَلُ فِي آيَاتِنَا إِلَّا لِقَوْمِ الْكَافِرِينَ. No one will argue, no one will dispute over the ayah, over the signs of Almighty Allah, except those who are disbelievers. May Almighty Allah not let us be disbelievers. May Almighty Allah help us. We are going to talk about a lot of things concerning these Zubar. Almighty Allah is telling us things about Zubar. What we meet in our next episode, we won't be able to talk about that. Almighty Allah is letting the Munafiq to know that I created flies. You were talking about flies, but I will let you know things about it. May Almighty Allah guide us. May Almighty Allah protect us. All our children, may Almighty Allah take care of them. All our fathers, may Almighty Allah protect them. All our ulama or shuyukhs, may Almighty Allah protect all of them. May Almighty Allah fasting, may Almighty Allah give us the wherewithal to take care of the fasting. May Almighty Allah take good care of the Nigeria. A lot of things are going bad. Blood are being scattered everywhere. We have Boko Haram, insurgencies, whatsoever you want to call them, but we don't know them. They are not in the Constitution, Quran. The Almighty Allah, anything that is not in Quran is Bidya. Iswa, whatever they call themselves, they are Bidya. The Almighty Allah remove them from the surface of the earth. The Almighty Allah remove them. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. صلوا على النبي الكريم صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم.